All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So at subscriber requests, for real, there are so many requests for me to review these two phones against each other and pit them against each other. Why? They're two smartphones. They're two great smartphones in the market, and people like these smartphones right here. These are two of the top phones right now for a lot of people. So I'm going to compare them in just probably 5 or 6 categories and tell you what I think about them. But for now, I'm going to start with the screen because that's the most important part that people might want to see. This is a Quad HD display, and this is a Quad HD display, and this has the 90 hertz refresh rate, and this doesn't. But they're both really good. So I got some 4K HDR content loaded up here, and we're going to just play this, if I can get it to play at the same time. There we go. Now, right off the bat, you can see the blacks are really black on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. The footage is just crazy vibrant on the Note 10 Plus. It's ridiculous, man. It looks so good in person. I really, really like it. Now, the OnePlus 7 Pro, while it's not as punchy, it's still vibrant, looks really crisp. But the colors are through my eyes when I look at this, the colors are a little deeper in certain areas on the OnePlus, where it's really nice and clear and crisp on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So, this could come down to personal preference, but I personally feel like the Note 10 Plus has the better display. And, we can piggyback this and go back and forth all day. It's too boxy, it's too round, it has a full display, it has a camera in the center. Ultimately, you determine which one you think is best, but I'm telling you, having them both here, this looks fantastic, and this looks fantastic, but I give the edge to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Something about it, it just looks super, super punchy and vibrant. I really like it, and that's just a personal preference. So now, staying on the screens, a lot of people have asked me about this wallpaper. And this is just a wallpaper I found online, man. I got on Google and downloaded some wallpapers, and I've gotten so many requests for this wallpaper, I just put it in the description of the video. It's in the description of the video, and that's all that it is. It's there, just go download all you want. I have it linked to my Twitter account. So if you're not following me on Twitter, it's Mr. J.L. Williams everywhere on social media. So hit that link in the description, and you'll be able to download this particular wallpaper and put it on any device you want. And speaking of wallpapers, this wallpaper to me looks a little bit more punchy and vibrant on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus's display. While it is beautiful on my OnePlus 7 Pro, it is still very nice on the Note 10 Plus. Now, using these devices, they're pretty much almost the same size. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus is a little bit taller. Just by a hair, it's a little bit taller. And it has the camera cut out in the top there, while the OnePlus 7 Pro has its camera hidden away on the top. So that little cutout at the top of the screen there, man, I've said it before, if I can deal with the iPhones, this is no problem. And I actually like it like that. Not that I prefer it, but, obviously I would prefer having a full display. But the offset of that, not having a full display, is you don't have to worry about any moving parts, because some people don't like moving parts. But ultimately, I like the screen on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus a little bit better, even though you're going to say, well, Jay, that's a Samsung display. Well, Samsung may kick it down a notch for everybody else. I don't know. So let's switch to build quality. Now, both of these have my beautiful skins on them, but the Note 10 is a boxy design. It's super thin. It's way thinner than you would possibly believe it could be. And as far as feel in hand goes, the Note 10 feels better in the hand. It's lightweight compared to the OnePlus 7 Pro. For some reason, the OnePlus 7 Pro feels just super, super heavy, even though it's just 10 grams heavier. Just that makes a difference. 196, 206, and you can tell the difference. I'm telling you. So anyway, hardware on the Note, sharp in the corners of your hand. On the OnePlus, round in the corners of your hand. Hardware overall, though, you've got the triple camera set up on both. A little bit more sensors on the Note. You've got volume and power on the left side of the device, and then you've got volume on this side, and then power and mute switch on this side. They both eliminated the headphone jack, but they both have that stereo sound and everything. So I'll demo that too. Don't worry, you'll get a demo of the sound in here too. Hardware wise, I like them both. It's kind of a draw. You would think the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Note 10 would feel really harsh in the hand because of the boxy design, but in reality, it's just a squared off version of this design here. How much more different could it be? But in the end, if you have to pick hardware, the hardware is just not the back of the devices. It's the on-screen fingerprint readers, the displays, the way it feels, everything about it. It's kind of a toss-up for me because I like both. I really can't pick one or the other. But I do prefer this bigger screen on the Note 10 Plus. So maybe it gets like a half a point for that over the OnePlus. I don't know. But they're both nice, man. Build quality, they're both solid, rugged, not rugged, but a hefty feel in hand. So you'll like them both. I can't say that you won't. So I talked about the stereo speakers. So let's go into that and let's get the stereo speakers open on both. Let's play something here. I'm not just gonna play things with music or whatever. I'm just gonna play a video. Welcome back to another video with your man Jay. So ultimately, the OnePlus 7 Pro got an update, and it basically made this phone available to work on Verizon's Visible network. Verizon Visible is available on the phone. That is what the system update says right there. And there's some other bug fixes that came along. But for a second, let's just take a second before we start talking about this. Just take a look at this device as all my notifications go off. So you can hear the tone and everything in there. Now let's listen to that same video on the Note 10 Plus. Guys, welcome back to another video with your man Jay. So ultimately, the OnePlus 7 Pro got an update, and it basically made this phone available to work on Verizon's Visible network. Verizon Visible is available on the phone. That is what the system update says right there. And there's some other bug fixes that came along. But for a second, let's just take a second before we start talking about this. Just take a look at this device as all my notifications go off. I do have my the Note 10. The Note 10 is louder. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. The Note 10 is louder. It sounds good, man. I don't have any complaints about it. Both are really loud, but the Note 10 is very loud and clear. Tones sound good. Everything sounds really great on both, but the OnePlus has like a deeper tone to it, like not bass, but just it sounds deeper. And the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is definitely louder. I'm sure you could tell the difference, even coming through video. I know you could tell the difference. So speaker volume on here is really, really nice. Now I'm gonna these both have the Snapdragon 855, but this one has 8 gigs and this one has 12. But the OnePlus devices are some of the fastest devices ever. So let's just see if you can tell the difference with the 12 or not. I don't think you can, but let's just open some stuff up. See, you can't really tell the difference. Can't really tell the difference. Let's open up Instagram. There's a slight edge to the Note 10 Plus, but reality is it's not that big of a difference to where I can tell you, hey, the Note 10 Plus is blazing fast more than the OnePlus. Yeah, see, they're rocking side by side, man. You won't feel a difference in 8. 12 on the OnePlus will be, probably equally matched to this one. Who knows? But there's not much difference. The OnePlus gets a little bit behind, but yeah, there's not much difference in performance. And overall, the snappiness and speediness of the OnePlus, you will see it going in and out of apps. But the Note 10 Plus with that 12 gigs of RAM, it definitely helps. So, software-wise, you've got stock Android, and you have Android 9 over here, but you have Android under Samsung's One UI, And, you know, I don't have a problem with it. You see, I'm still running the stock icons and everything, just the stock. I just changed the wallpaper. That's pretty much it. And put on the dark theme. That's pretty much it. Dark theme and, you know, stock icons and different wallpaper. And over here, same thing. Dark theme, wallpaper, and stock icons. So, you know, software is a preference. You know, people are going to say that the OnePlus will get software updates first. You know, probably will. But, you know, it doesn't mean that it's the better phone of the two. So, with that being said, software is up to you which one you decide, you know, which one's going to work for you. I personally think that the Galaxy Note 10 Plus software has way more features because you have that S Pen. You see, I haven't pulled off the S Pen yet because, you know, it obviously one-ups nearly every phone that you put it against that's not in the Note territory. So, obviously, the software, even without, I think, the S Pen suite, the Samsung software has customizations just like OnePlus. You know, OnePlus's Oxygen OS can be customized right on the phone, and so can Samsung. But I would argue that Samsung software has way more features than this OnePlus. You know, you've got everything, theme store, icon, everything right here. So it's a matter of personal preference. But software-wise, there's more on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, but sometimes less is better. You choose which one you like better. Now, price is something that the OnePlus wins without even trying. If you don't count, you know, if you take away the discounts that the Note, because none of us really paid the $1,200, $1,300. We got them for half off, and we got bonuses with earplugs and you know, watches and stuff. So, you know, the Note 10 with its discounts beats the OnePlus, but straight up MSRP, the OnePlus wins. 12 gigs with the 256 gigs of storage, it's only $750. This phone only set me back $699 with 8 gigs and 256. And then this one obviously was $1099, and the other one, the 512 we have, was $1199, I believe it was. But each one of those were $600 off because of trade-ins. So, you know, without the trade-ins, obviously the OnePlus knocks it out the park. With the trade-ins, the Note is the win. But again, MSRP, OnePlus takes that one. So now let's get down to what you guys want to see, which is cameras. I normally would go outside and do the camera review, but I'm not feeling too well. So I'm going to stay up here in the office and just put them on a tripod and do front and rear, probably on the devices. Let's go. All right, guys. So Galaxy Note 10 Plus and OnePlus 7 Pro. Now I'm going to take a look at the viewfinder, and I can already tell you, on the front camera on the OnePlus 7 Pro, to me, looks way better than the front camera on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. It's amazing how these devices look when they're not next to each other. This OnePlus 7 Pro has an amazing front camera. It just looks realistic. The Note has me washed out a little bit, or too brown or some kind of other color. But look at the skin tones. That's all you have to do. And that'll determine, you know, look at the chair. Like I was processing the chair there. The OnePlus, to me, wins the front camera battle. All right, so I have them side by side now, and here is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and here is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Now, I'll see these on the video with you, so, you know, I can't say it because I'm holding them in reverse to myself, so just to give you some footage like this. But, you know, I'm pretty sure the Galaxy Note 10 is going to win this battle because I've been using the Galaxy Note 10 for a ton of videos, but I have been using... Now, remember, when I'm not filming with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, I'm filming the Galaxy Note 10 with the OnePlus 7 Pro, and you guys love that footage. So let's see how these look on the display, and let's close this video out. All right, guys, so there you have it, man. The comparison you guys wanted, Note 10 Plus versus OnePlus 7 Pro. I think the areas where I feel like the OnePlus 7 Pro far exceed the Galaxy Note is the front camera. No, I didn't forget. I'm going to talk about it. You guys are wondering about battery too. I want to save that for the last. But you know, I think the OnePlus 7 Pro far exceeds the Galaxy Note 10 Plus in front camera. Rear camera though is definitely better on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I can't wait to put this against an iPhone and the Pixel 4. But you know, overall, man, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is the winner. And when I talk about let's talk about battery. This is probably one of the few Android phones outside of Pixels and stuff like that I've used that have really good battery. I've gotten upwards of 8 hours of screen on time on the Galaxy Note, but I'm averaging probably 6.5 to 7. but on the OnePlus 7 Pro, I'm averaging 7 to 8. So the OnePlus 7 Pro edges out the Note 10 in battery life by just a little bit. But they're both amazing, and they both can last off of the charger, but the OnePlus lasts a little bit longer. Still, the Note 10 Plus is the winner to me. I like the screen, I like the speakers, you know, the build quality is good, the cameras are really good. The software experience with the S Pen, I never pulled it out. I was like, I'm gonna keep it in. But you know, overall, I feel like the Note 10 Plus is the winner. And that's just a personal preference. That doesn't mean that the OnePlus 7 Pro is a bad phone. It just means in this scenario, this phone is really, really good. There's no denying it. It's a fantastic phone, and we can't sleep on it. That's all I'm trying to get across. I like the OnePlus 7 Pro. It works fantastic. I use it to record video of this phone. But overall, I give the win to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus for this battle. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. It's your man Jay, and I'm about to get out of here. Take care.